Hello everyone, today I am going to be making these solid granny squares. These are a super versatile pattern and they can be used in lots of different projects like blankets, sweaters, hats, scarves, bags, anything you name it you can use it in. And I am also going to be showing you a few different variations of this pattern. So let's get started. There are lots of different ways of making a solid granny square. This is just going to be my preferred method. I like to start off by making a magic circle, but some people find that difficult, so they want to start with a chain 4. To make the chain 4 method, just first make a slip knot, chain 4, then slip stitch into the first chain. That way you will form a ring that you can work into, but I don't prefer this method because this tends to leave a small hole in the middle of your square. I like to start with the magic circle, that way I can cinch the center much tighter. To make a magic circle, take your yarn and loop it up and over your finger like so, forming a cross in the front. Insert your hook underneath the cross. Take the yarn from the other side and pull through, yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook, and that completes your magic circle. Now I am going to start working into this circle. First I am going to make 5 chains. The first 3 chains is going to act as one of your double crochets, and the next 2 chains is going to act as your first chain 2 space. Okay. Now I am going to be making clusters of 3 double crochets into this circle. To make a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the circle and pull up a loop. That makes 3 loops on your hooks. Now yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, and that completes 1 double crochet. Make 2 more double crochets in the same way. Yarn over, insert your hook into the loop and pull up 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. That completes your second double crochet. Once again, yarn over, insert your hook into the loop and pull up 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Now you have 1 cluster of your double crochet. Since you are making a 4-sided pattern, you are going to have to make 4 of these. I am going to now make my first corner. To do that, you are simply going to chain 2. Again, I am going to be making a cluster of 3 double crochets into this circle. Yarn over, insert your hook into the circle and pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. 2 more in the same way to form the cluster. Now I'll make a corner. To do that, chain 2. Again, I'm going to be making 1 more double crochet cluster. Three double crochets into the same space. One more chain 2 for the corner space. Now for the last cluster, you have the last double crochet already made. This first 3 chains of your first chain 5 is going to act as your double crochet, so you're just going to have to make 2 more to do that. After making the 2 double crochets, I am going to pull on this tail to cinch the center shut. Make it as tiny as you possibly can. And now I am going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain of this first chain 5. 1, 2, 3. So into this one. And that completes the first round. I am going to slip stitch into this chain 2 space to start round 2. Then again I am going to be chaining 5, The first 3 chains is going to act as your first double crochet, and then the other chain 2 are going to act as your chain 2 space. Now I am going to be making 2 more double crochet into this chain 2 space. Yarn over, insert your hook into the chain 2 space and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2. Another double crochet into the same space. Now I am going to be working on top of these double crochets of the previous round. To do that, yarn over, insert your hook into that V, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Once again into the next chain space, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Once again into the third double crochet, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Now in this corner chain 2 space I am going to make my first corner. That is going to be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. That forms your corner. Now I am again going to be making 3 double crochets into these 3 double crochets of the previous round for the second side of the square. Again in the next corner I am going to be making double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. The corner is always going to be the same. Again work into these double crochets for your third side. As you can see, this is a very simple and repetitive pattern. Another corner, double crochet 2 times, chain 2, double crochet 2 times. Now again I am going to be making double crochets into these 3 stitches. The first 2 double crochet are going to be easy, exactly the same way as before. The last double crochet here is going to be slightly tricky because as you can remember it was on top of that first chain 3. So we will just have to work into that first slip stitch. It's going to be slightly tight but it's possible to get in there. Three loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Finally I am going to make 1 double crochet into this space on the other side, like so exactly. And that completes your second round. I am going to slip stitch into the third stitch. For round 3, I am first going to slip stitch into this first chain 2 space. Then I am going to chain 5. The first 3 chains are going to act as your first double crochet, and then the next 2 chains are going to act as your first chain 2 space. Then I am going to be doing 2 double crochet into this space, yarn over, insert your hook into that space and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. 1 more double crochet into that same space. Then I am going to be making double crochets on top of these double crochets. Here on round 3 you are going to see the repetition of pattern very clearly. After you're done doing the double crochets on top of the double crochets of the previous row, you will have to make one corner into this corner space. A corner is 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Now if you look here carefully, you will notice that on every round your stitch count is increasing by 4 on each side. Here we have 3 stitches, here we have 7 stitches, and here we have 11 stitches. That means we are increasing 2 double crochets on each of the corners, and the rest of the double crochets are remaining the same. You will continue to do the same pattern all the way around. 2 double crochets on top of these double crochets. Again we are at a corner, so 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Make last double crochet into this space and then slip stitch to join on top of the third chain. 1, 2, 3, this one. You can continue to make more rounds in the same way. I am going to be making 3 more rounds for a total of 6 because that's the size I need, but you can stop at any point you like. After I reach the size that I want, I like to do a single crochet border that I find makes the structure a little bit more stable. To do that, I just chain 1 and place 1 single crochet directly on top of that chain 3. Then in the corner I do 2 single crochet, chain 1 and again 2 single crochet. That I find creates a very nice sharp corner. Then I am going to be placing single crochets in each and every one of these double crochets. Now I am once again at another corner. I will place 2 single crochet, chain 1 and 2 single crochet, and I'll continue to do the same thing all the way around. I'm at the end of my single crochet round now, so I'm just going to slip stitch into the first single crochet, chain 1 and snip the yarn. I also like to weave in this end and this end using a smaller crochet hook. Once you are happy with the amount you have weaved in, just snip the excess. And this is our first variation, which is a plain solid granny square complete. At the end of the round 6, I had 23 double crochets on each side, and now after the single crochet round, I have 27 single crochets on each side. You can also use a different color yarn for the border like I have done for this square. For my second variation, I have already done the first 5 rounds of my solid granny square in the exact same way as before. You are going to make this in the size you require. At the end of round 5, you should have 19 double crochets on each side. Then I am going to slip stitch into this chain 2 space, and I am going to chain 3 to act as our first double crochet. Then I am going to place another double crochet into the same corner space, chain 2 for the corner, and then 2 more double crochets into the same space. Then I am going to be making front post and back post double crochet stitches alternately to form a texture. To make a front post stitch, yarn over, insert your hook around that post of the double crochet of the previous round and pull up a loop. You will have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, and that completes one front post double crochet. Around the next stitch, I am going to be making a back post double crochet. To do that, yarn over and then insert your hook through the back around that post, pull up a loop. Now you will have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Again, I am going to be doing one front post double crochet around the next stitch. One back post double crochet around the next stitch, and continue making the same pattern all the way across. Then in the corner space, again make 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. This makes this gorgeous pattern. Continue to do the same thing all the way around. I am now at the end of my textured round. I am going to slip stitch on top of this third chain, and then I am going to make a single crochet round in the same way as before. I am going to chain 1, single crochet into this stitch, single crochet into the next stitch. In the corner, I am going to do 2 single crochet, chain 1, 2 single crochet, and then I am going to continue to make single crochets in each and every stitch all the way across and all the way around. My square is now complete, but this textured round you don't have to put right at the very end. You can put it in the middle as well. As you can see here, I have put the textured round on the second last round. You can put it anywhere you want to get a varied look. For the third variation, I have already made the first 5 rounds of my solid granny square. Then I am going to join my white onto one of the corners. To do that, I am going to wrap the yarn on my crochet hook like so. Insert my hook into one of the corners and make a slip stitch. Then I am going to chain 3 which is going to act as our first double crochet. I'll put one more double crochet into this same chain 2 space, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet into that same space. After that, I am going to chain 1, skip one of these double crochet stitches and make 1 double crochet into the next double crochet stitch. Again, chain 1, skip 1 double crochet and make 1 double crochet into the next double crochet stitch. Continue in the same way all the way across. Once we reach the next corner, I am going to just make 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. On each side, including the corners, there is going to be 13 double crochets. I am going to repeat the same pattern all the way around. I am at the end of my round, so I am going to do the last chain 1 and then slip stitch on top of this third chain. Chain 1 and I am going to snip my yarn. After that, I am going to make another single crochet round using the same color as the inside. Wrap your yarn over your crochet hook like so and slip stitch onto one of the corners. Chain 1 and then 2 single crochet into that space. Chain 1, 2 more single crochet into that space. Then I am going to make 1 single crochet on top of this double crochet, 1 single crochet on top of the next double crochet, 1 single crochet in that chain 1 space, and then again 1 single crochet on top of that double crochet, and I am going to continue in the same way all the way around. I am now at the end of the round, so I am going to slip stitch into the first single crochet and then chain 1 and snip my yarn. I am also going to weave in the ends, and this is the finished square. You can also not change colors at all and make it in one solid color like I have done for this square, or you can change colors for every round like I have done in this square. The possibilities are endless. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.